The day many Barca supporters have waited for is finally within reach. All signs point to Spotify Camp Nou reopening to fans for the La Liga clash with Valencia on September 14, pending one final certificate that would clear the renovated stadium for occupancy. This is not merely a scheduling update. After 2 years of dust, scaffolding and relentless construction, this partial reopening would be the emotional return of a place that has long lived in the imaginations of generations. Imagine the roar that will roll through the bowls the moment the first whistle blows with supporters back in their seats. That roar will be the sound of patience rewarded, a club reuniting with a critical piece of its identity. But the moment rests on a single administrative piece of paper, the final certificate of works. Once that is signed and the City Council validates the initial occupation license, Barcelona can move to put tickets on sale and prepare the stadium for fans once again. The club is optimistic. Inside sources say the certificate could arrive any day now. If the paperwork is delayed, the plan is flexible, and the next realistic window would be the home fixture a week later against Getafe F on September 21. But for now, the countdown is to Valencia, and optimism is high. This reopening is the payoff for a long controversial process. The idea to modernise Camp Nou is decades old and stretches back to earlier administrations. What Joan Laporta chose to do was push the project forward despite financial strain and bureaucratic hurdles, betting that a renovated stadium would ultimately strengthen the club's sporting and commercial future. That gamble carries heavy symbolism. A reimagined stadium promises better facilities, new revenue streams, and a stage that matches the club's ambition. For fans, though, the calculus is simpler and deeper. It is about being present again, about singing in a stadium remade for the modern era but thick with memory. Local businesses around the arena are already counting the likely economic boost, while the team knows that matchday energy has a measurable effect on performance. Practically speaking, the reopening will be partial. The works are not fully completed across every corner of the complex, and the initial occupation will come with safety checks and likely phased capacities as the club and city test systems and crowd flows. Ticketing will only begin after the formal notice arrives. Fans are advised to prepare for a fast sellout and to follow official club channels for verified information. The significance stretches beyond the scoreboard. A reopened Camp Nou changes the visual identity of Barcelona at home matches, reconnects the club with matchday income streams that underpin investment in the squad, and signals to sponsors and partners that the club is ready to operate at full stadium level ambition again. It also resolves a long-running narrative about patience, disruption, and renewal. 2 years of construction are finally translating into a tangible moment fans can touch. Still, there are immediate questions that will shape the story in the coming days. When exactly will the certificate be issued? How many tickets will be released for the first game? What safety protocols will apply? And how the club stages the official announcement? Those are the details to watch. For now, the mood around the club is one of controlled celebration, a recognition that the reopening is both a logistical victory and an emotional homecoming. When the gates open, it will be more than a match. It will be a statement that Barcelona's heart has begun to beat loudly again inside an arena rebuilt for the next generation. Fans should keep an eye on the club's channels for the moment the confirmation drops, be ready for ticket alerts, and prepare for a celebration that will be about football, memory, and a future that looks, at least for one night, spectacularly bright.